Welcome to episode 10 of Elevated Times Pod.
I did 5. Fucked up immediately. 15, no, 10.
10. We have a super special guest. We have none other than Katie,
Hello.
the lovely mother of my 3 boys. She decided to come on the podcast. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
And here we are at it, doing it again. Having Katie here, we have a very special treat. We're all drinking some iced coffee right now.
Coffee.
Had to get our Starbucks drink.
I actually, I got some Reese peanut butter. I forget what brand it was. Iced coffee.
International Delight.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
International Delight. I've never heard of it.
Wicked good. It honestly tastes like just a good Mary Lou's drink. Like, I don't know. I was impressed. That's not what I'm drinking on now. I'm literally on coffee part 2 kind of with the Starbucks one.
Oh, you
I just poured
put
it in there.
Oh, so
yeah.
you're just trying it all.
Yeah. So what's up? How's everything going?
Yeah, nothing too crazy happened this week. I'm trying to think. I had a party, saw some friends earlier today. That was always good. I got an
Nice.
MRI earlier in the week. That was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was for the accident, but it was just kind of seeing what's up, make sure everything's,
Yeah.
see if there's any more needs to be done.
I recently had my first MRI within this
Really?
last year too. Was that your first MRI?
No, I definitely had one before.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? Do you get like that claustrophobia?
No, I didn't really.
No.
What part of your body was it?
It was like my torso. It's like my head. I basically
Your
was
head
fully
was
in
in
there.
it?
Yeah, I was fully in there.
Yeah, no. I had it on my knee, so it went up to like here.
That's weird too, I feel.
I went into
It
like
is.
I don't know if it was a CAT scan or MRI. I was in like a full,
It's like a big circular machine, and
They rolled me
lay
in.
you down and push you in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like freaking 30 minutes long or something.
And it's like,
It's so loud.
yeah, you have to like wear the earplugs.
Dude, yeah, the
Gotcha.
sounds were like a mix of like Sonic the Hedgehog sounds and like Tron sounds. It was
Mhm.
like weird scanning, like
Yeah.
for like 12 minutes straight. It
It's
felt
crazy.
like 45. Yeah.
It is definitely a weird piece of technology.
Mm.
People are very smart. Kudos to them. I don't know.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
intense. You have to like no metal or anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this story.
Rip it right out.
People getting fucked up, getting like
Yeah.
stuff flying off them, and
Yeah, I had to like sign a bunch of shit, and they had to like confirm I had no metal in me. I had to take all my piercings. It sucked.
I had my dermal piercing, and they had to like scan me with like the metal detector so many times
oh yeah,
because I'm like I'm not taking it out.
they let
So-
you do it.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
she was like, you feel no pull
Mhm.
when they turn the machine on, and I was like, no.
Okay.
So
So there's no real metal in it.
yeah,
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. It's weird, especially with your head in there.
Mm.
Like they asked if I wanted like music
Yeah, I got
or
music.
like a blanket or anything, and I was like, no, I'm good. She's like, you don't want nothing? I was like, nah, you just.
They didn't,
I
they
just
didn't even
raw
give me the
dogged it.
option. They were like,
Just
we're gonna
listen
put
to
some
it.
music on. What do you like? And I was like, I like anything. And the guy looked at me. He's like, you look like a classic rock guy. I was like, sure.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's what he wanted.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you know those I think you talked about it the other day. Those deprivation chambers.
No, you were mistaking what I was talking about with one of those,
Oh.
but go.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about, the deprivation chamber. Where it's like, like Eleven in Stranger Things,
yeah.
when she's got to like float in the salt water and she has her ears and her eyes covered, so she's like in complete darkness.
Sure.
And she's like floating.
Have you not seen Stranger Things?
I have. I
been a
suck at
while.
remembering
Fair.
shit.
Anyways, I don't know. After doing the MRI thing, like I was just sitting there, arm kind of. No, I had to be like this, and I think I could survive. I think I could do at least an hour of just like
The deprivation tank?
yeah. Apparently, I don't
It
know.
would be trippy.
Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Like-
just come out of that like, I don't even know what life is anymore.
Well, apparently that's the thing. Is like people can't handle it because like you end up hearing your internal stuff like moving around and like you're in this weird. You're floating. You're weightless and it's just all pitch black. I can imagine.
I don't
some-
know.
I think
I
there's
don't know if I would like it.
Yeah.
I don't
Does it
know.
sound alive right now?
I think there's like a spiritual and like a connection aspect too, where people are like they're forced to be with themselves, kind of thing too.
Mm.
I think we are more powerful beings than like people would give credit to.
Mhm. We should
Humans
do it.
definitely have a part to play. We should just make our own ghetto rigged one in the backyard.
Shit ton of salt.
You guys would.
We're just buying a bunch of like the same materials. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, we did just snack on a bunch of snacks.
Yeah, and there were some new snacks.
I kind of was like, wanted to go through what we just snacked on. You might see these wrappers here. Don't judge me. We
Yeah,
had the
wonderful.
all pink Starburst gummies, made with real fruit juice.
Mm.
supposedly new,
No,
maybe
you
not
didn't
as
even
new.
show the. You didn't even show
Am I
it.
showing them up? They're all like
Might as
ripped
well.
up bags.
Just a
Whatever.
quick little shot.
Just little.
7 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't think so?
Yeah. I give them a 5.
No, that was just definitely a solid.
They were
7.
good.
That was a 7.
I'm more of a 5 on those.
That's fine.
We also tried the new Sour Skills gummies. These are a freaking 9.
Yeah.
These
Those
are
were really
fire.
good.
I wish they were a little more sour.
I do too,
They could
but
have been more sour. They're very, like, slightly sour.
they tasted like Sour Skills. So
They're fruity.
It's kind of crazy.
we just tried the new Snickers pecan. I know you didn't.
No, what the fuck?
Me and Katie, you want to try one real quick?
Ooh, a live reaction.
Live reaction. I thought they were subpar. I don't know.
Not as good as the original Snickers. I don't think anything can beat that.
Pecans are a peculiar nut. I don't know. We'll see.
It makes it more, like, sweet tasting, I think.
They're half bars, you know.
Before it's so limp. Oh.
What do you think?
It doesn't taste like any different.
No?
I could taste the difference.
I don't know. I just taste regular Snickers. It's fine.
It felt like worse than a regular Snickers to me.
I don't know what I'm doing. This time.
Let's give it to you,
We
Katie,
fucked
real
up.
quick. We're all gonna say if you haven't
That's not
had,
a new snack.
it's not new, but if you haven't tried these yet and you've seen them in your supermarkets or wherever, the Hello Panda chocolate, delicious. These are a 10.
Vanilla ones are also a 10.
Very good.
Vanilla, I haven't had.
For a
The
more
strawberry
interesting
ones,
snack, we got the Bugles Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
This is such a great segment.
We kept this bag intact. I really like these. I'll
See-
give these like a 7.
Those are just plain ass bugles with like a chew of cinnamon on it.
Really?
Such a. It needed more cinnamon.
I'd probably go with the 7 on them too.
Yeah,
They
I
were
like
good.
them.
That's like my.
I'm a
like-
sucker for Bugles.
I like the ranch ones better.
The ranch Bugles are like a 10 snack. I couldn't even believe how good
They
they
are
were.
really good.
Are bugles a corn chip?
Yes,
Yeah,
cornmeal.
okay.
Speaking of
I can
trying
tell.
snacks and
You're not a fan
That
of
is
corn
fine.
snacks?
I just feel like the ranch would go better with that cornmeal bugle taste because it was literally it tasted like a bugle, and then like just a little bit of cinnamon. And it wasn't. I don't know.
I
I,
got
could
that,
I could
yeah.
taste the bugle too much. I wanted it to taste elevated.
I hear where you're coming from, definitely. I wouldn't have minded more cinnamon toast crunch taste,
Yeah.
but I thought it was a good mix.
Yeah, that's fine.
Speaking of live tastings and live reactions, I've never had a Feastable by Mr. Beast.
I don't either.
Me either.
Wow, wow, wow. Here you go, internet. We got peanut butter and milk crunch. Never even seen them. He says they're in like every Walmart's. I'm like, I never see them.
I see them occasionally.
I saw them at a gas station. You know I'm gonna open that peanut butter.
This is
Well,
what
I'll
you
try
want me
a
to
bar.
open This one?
Yes.
Go with the coffee. And
Oh,
the
it's a
Coke.
little.
Don't it take-
Yeah.
It's a little like square bar. Now I know there's a video out there of Mr. Beast getting a little upset about someone's on a score about these.
I really hope you don't hear Ray snoring too bad. Yeah, you. Alright, let's see. Oh. Yeah, put that right there. Is that a PB?
Oh, shoot.
So wait, did you just try the peanut butter, but we're trying the crunch one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing it all wrong.
Oh, yeah. I
Give
know.
me that one. Why are you not helping?
Do you see what, how much I'm doing?
You got a lot in your hands right now.
These are good. It's smooth chocolate.
Okay. I want to get a little bit. Yeah, I want to get them both. Dead air. Love that. I
do you
cannot get
think?
this damn thing open. Who opened this? Mark,
Mine.
what are you doing to me?
The peanut butter slaps,
Really?
but peanut butter.
It tastes like the big Reese's bars that you can break apart into pieces.
Mm,
Oh my god.
yes.
The big Reese's bar. Like an oversized one?
Like
Just
no,
like
like
an
they-
extra
it's just like a
large bar.
yeah. They're like squared out, like kind of like
Okay, let's see. Peanut butter first.
I kind of like the crunch one better.
a really.
Mm.
Okay.
That's
This-
bold.
That's surprisingly solid.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like the peanut butter is standing out more than the chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, I like the fake ass peanut butter in there.
But it's a smooth chocolate on the crunch.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
better than a crunch bar.
Better than the crunch bar. Wow. Jimmy.
I think so.
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Do you hear where we're going with this?
pay us to give you a good review.
YouTube
Right?
Jesus, that's now the devil. I don't know what happened to you, but
Oh yeah. Oh no.
no.
What's your thought?
I'm impressed. I do like the peanut butter one a lot. The crunch one was good. It was just milk chocolate though. It wasn't. Oh, milk crunch. Excuse me.
Yeah. I don't think it's better than the Crunch Bar though. Like
Oh,
you're
I
right
do.
there.
Ooh,
Well,
little
It's a smoother
disagreement.
chocolate.
Little disagreement going on
I
here.
guess. Honestly, I guess I would need a Crunch Bar right up here, but for me, it just doesn't have that same.
Crunch taste.
Yeah. But then again, it's just because I want it to be some, it's not.
Mm.
I don't know.
The peanut butter was good though. Wow,
Peanut butter surprised me.
it did surprise me too because I mean obviously peanut butter.
So-
Like, I love peanut butter, so
You love everything peanut butter.
try not to be too biased here, but
Mhm.
obviously peanut butter is such a strong flavor and taste, so like it's really hard for it to be bad.
Mhm.
But like if you don't have that good, that good mixture,
That's why like, the fake ass peanut butter can go bad.
mm,
It can be a disappointing thing.
it was good though.
I'd give that. Honestly, the crunch is like an 8 or 9. I think the
I'm
peanut
with you.
butter is like a 7 or 8. I think the
Really?
crunch is a little better.
Wow.
Honestly, you might be getting me around. It might be better than a crunch bar. I don't
It
know. I'm like,
is.
Do you need a little piece?
Yeah, you do.
no, I
Yeah.
feel it in my teeth already.
All right.
Get all that sugar.
I know.
Mm.
We're going crazy
Wow.
with the snacks.
True.
We do be loving the snacks.
And coffee.
And coffee.
Yeah, you guys went bougie with the ice in there.
Yeah, we
I
got
never
the big
even
gulp.
fathomed making my own ice drink there.
Me
Did
either.
you say you didn't have ice?
That's
So
true.
I was like,
I've had ice for a while.
dude, know what's crazy?
Mm.
I know we already know about it, but the freaking
That's true.
the Pokemon leaks, dude.
Ah, we haven't actually talked about this. which
Not
is
really,
wild.
and I haven't looked as much into it as maybe most people have, but like I just love that the name is Game Freak. I mean, that's kind of a play on things. Like someone was born in the office when they just write up these crazy, elaborate backstories, like
Right.
biblical Pokemon, kind of weird, dicey stuff going on.
Has Katie heard anything about these?
Yeah, I was
Told me
telling
the
you on
other
the,
day.
I was telling you on the way here too.
Which ones have you heard? Like,
I
what do
heard
you-
the Typhlosion one. I haven't actually told you any of them.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
But, the Typhlosion one and the Slack Off one.
Oh yeah, slack off. There's also a Ponyta one.
Oh God.
Yep.
you
which
love
is so-
Ponyta.
Made me so sad. I love Ponyta. It's weird. So the Ponyta one, there's 2 men on a mountain. One's like a hunter, one's like a farmer or something like that.
Okay.
And it's just like this, they're trying to like they were hunting something else, but they kept seeing Ponyta, and one guy like tries to hunt this one Ponyta, and it gets away and like injured or something, and then comes back and has like a whole family, and he basically he finds a Ponyta again, and the Ponyta speaks to them like, "Don't kill us, like, we're trying to rebuild the population. Don't hurt the young ones." And he's like, "All right, I won't, but you should marry me." And this Ponyta becomes his wife. Yeah. Yes, exactly. And I believe there might be another one of the other stories. There might be a kid involved in this one too.
Who knows?
What?
Oh no, he ends up just kind of like being a father to those Ponyta, and then I think the other hunter tries to shoot them all. Some Game Freak shit.
Oh my God.
Wild.
It is wild. Yeah.
Like-
I saw a funny TikTok where this guy was like, not finding out about your favorite starter or whatever. And it's like,
Typhlosion.
yeah, it's so funny, but it is reckless. Just even like, what are you paying your boys to be writing up over there? Or is this like a higher up person who's like, this is canon stuff that the public was never supposed to know?
Either way, why is it so official? It's leakable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone could get that and be like, put this out at the world. Game Freak
Mm-hmm.
has some freaks working for him.
And it's just insane to think
Interesting.
how much they like the fan base and community like longing for these like kind of updated versions of the video games.
Yeah.
And they're not spending time on that, but they're spending time on all these like
Weird shit.
I mean, like, we're talking evolution here. I mean, like, she was totally hooking up with a slack off, right? like,
Yeah, there's a story about like a slack off baby hybrid. And like
Oh my God.
the villagers then like killed the kid and like chase her out of her village or something.
crazy.
This is Pokemon. What's
I
going
love
on?
it. I'm just kidding. I don't love that. Just give us a Pokemon War movie for adults. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
We don't need all this fucking weird ass, bestiality,
Yeah.
freaking origin story. It was crazy though.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah, it was just like so shocking. I just don't get why this had to be a thing.
It almost like I
don't know.
It's almost like a hoax, but I have no idea. I haven't done enough research into it.
There's such thing as bad PR, and that's it right there.
Game Freak's like, I don't see the problem.
It's just, don't you love animals? Like, come on.
Yeah, America just like, oh my god.
You know, where's PETA on this? Where's
Yeah.
PETA like, hey, chill with your loving horses and shit?
Yeah,
I don't know what Typhlosion is. Is he like a ferret?
like a weasel or something. Yeah,
Is he a big weasel? I
Yeah.
guess.
He's like a badger. I don't know what he is.
We should look
He has
into
like
this.
fire on him.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously.
we know that. He can shut that shit off though.
True.
I guess.
Have you ever played any, you haven't played a Pokemon game in a while, have you?
The last one I played was
Arceus.
yes.
Arceus.
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 Is it? I thought it was Arceus.
You tell us.
Yeah.
Is it
I don't
Arceus
know.
or
I
Arceus?
don't know.
Me either. I feel like I've heard both.
Mhm.
Wicked fun Pokemon game.
But yeah, I beat that one.
Okay. This one, I never even beat it.
Really? Yeah.
Really?
I beat it too.
I beat, like, the main story, but then there's, like, the
Oh, I didn't
Darkrai.
do the like
Yeah.
each character get whatever they needed.
Oh,
to
No,
the-
that's the
The
Pokedex
3
stuff.
star.
no. There's, like,
I didn't do all that stuff.
You
but
beat
I
it,
beat
though.
like
The
the main story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, right. There's, like,
Got all
one
the
or two...
Pokemon and whatever.
Yeah, there's, like, 1 or 2 extra boss battles. You know, with, like, a Darkrai or something.
I think they added stuff to that game too.
Really?
They added new Pokemon
Like an
and stuff.
update.
Like downloadable,
Mm.
updates or whatever. I might be wrong. I don't know. I thought they did.
Like a DLC?
Which brings me into Nintendo. We love Nintendo. I remember we went to Walmart the day the Switch lights came out. I'm like, we're getting it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you have a yellow
I
one,
did.
which
I
I
got
don't
a
even
yellow
know.
one, which I never see anywhere anymore, and I don't know why I picked yellow.
I love it. And you got that fun Yoshi game. What's it called?
Yoshi's Crafted World, I think.
And freaking our son loves it. He's actually like good at it.
Oh, that's the one he plays?
Yeah, well, we had to tone
He
it
did.
down.
It's broken.
The whole thing?
Broken.
Oh, yeah. It's broken. That's so funny. I, like, forget. Sometimes you gotta lie to your kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely a thing.
Toddler age, you just gotta let them know. Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not here today.
It's, it's with another family. It's making them happy.
It needs to take a rest. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You broke it.
You played it too hard, buddy.
But I know you guys were talking about, you're really excited for Jamboree.
Yeah.
Mario Party?
Let's go.
We saw it the other day when we were walking through Walmart.
I know
Yeah,
you
my
guys
God.
fucked up not buying it.
We're gonna get it soon. We'll have a
Yes.
Jamboree party.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the Mario Party games. I think a lot of people from our age group and generation, that's like a staple in our childhood at some point. If you weren't playing Mario Party when you were young with like a family or like a group setting,
What were you doing?
I'm sorry. I
Fucked
feel
up.
bad. That's like being allergic to peanut butter in my eyes. Like,
Like, it's a detriment.
dude, Mario Party's so much fun, and we played.
I played all of them.
Yeah, no, we have played all of them, but we've most recently been playing the one that was for Switch. There's 2 that came out. One's more like the classic tone. One's the one with the little stupid Switch controllers.
Well, 8 is the big one, the really popular, right? Mario
Yeah,
Party
it's like
8?
Superstars.
Yeah.
Those are Superstars.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's the one we play, right, with the 4 maps.
Yeah, and yeah, it has like the cake, the trees.
Yeah, which was good, but we ended up playing it so much it was almost like we needed like a new Mario Party, and this one
It's
seems
been
like
years since they came out with one because they were
Has
all for GameCube before.
has
That's
been
crazy.
years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This one looks like it's really doing a lot of big changes and taking a different approach to it, and super excited. It's funny, I guess like I never did, but when they had this Mario Party more recently, whatever the last one or last 2 was, the online I guess was like super toxic and people would just leave a lot and they had issues with it. So
That's-
maybe them making it more skill based now will actually help prevent that.
Yeah, I was gonna
Not
say,
so luck.
I saw a whole video on it today after you guys were talking about it. You were telling me how she was really excited about it. They added new maps. They like do this new thing with the mini games. where now you can like you vote on a set of mini games instead of just a random one. It'll like
Okay.
randomize 3 or 4, and then you vote on those. So like, you know, a little more strategy involved. There was something else
I
too.
think that was like that in one of the old ones.
Oh really?
Where if it was gonna be like a what do they call it? Not like a duel or whatever, but
Let's try that out. A duel. Oh, I know what you mean.
duel. The other ones where you would everyone had to like pay coins, whatever they were called. I can't think of it right now.
I know what you're talking about. It was like a betting thing. You put in coins.
Yeah.
Kind of like wager or something.
On one of the old games, like 3 mini games would pop up and you would be able to choose which one you think you should play.
Oh shit! See, I thought
Went
that
by
was a
like majority rules.
Okay.
No game I hate on Mario Party so much.
Which one?
The fucking baseball one. When
What's
you
it?
just have to hit it and
Mario
they're
Party
pitching it.
baseball?
No, the game mode where you have to hit the baseball in Mario Party. And they just pitch it to you differently.
Oh,
It's
the
so
mini game.
annoying for timing.
The mini game, right?
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Adoy people. You're like
Go over there.
Mario baseball? Like no.
Well, you're not being specific.
No one's
Mario-
listening to me.
I just don't even know that mini game.
I
don't
do.
ever play that one.
Yeah, they just like they pitch it to you, but sometimes they lob it, sometimes they fastball it to you. You've
A
definitely
slow
played
one.
it.
Wait, yeah, there's a
Yeah,
sound
it's
over.
so.
Do you have to actually swing it?
No, that's an old Wii one. This one you just hit the button. But, yeah.
Gotcha. You just suck at it.
That game was better. Yeah, I do. I do suck at that one. It's so shitty.
The mini games are always like my bread and butter. That's the only thing that I.
The bread
The
and
mini
butter.
games are fun.
When you miss out on those 20 coins, you're like, oh.
And I think in this they added more of an array of characters to choose from
Okay.
Which is nice.
versus the old one, which was like 8 different people.
The
Right.
classics.
You need variety. Oh, they also added that thing with the buddy characters. So in the
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
you can pick up like a King Boo, but you have to play a mini game specific to that one.
Mm.
So like you can get Donkey Kong, but it's like you have to do a rhythm game, and if you win it, he joins you when everything is doubled, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
So there's a little risk, a little reward, but it can also be stolen.
Mm.
And I guess they might hold their own stars, and whoever they're with, that gets added to their score.
Like at the end.
Yeah. Or even mid game. So like someone can go by you and your buddy and steal your buddy, and in that turn also steal the
yeah,
stars.
Oh,
I have
okay.
seen this.
Like it seems like it's gonna honestly, I believe it's gonna be more toxic. It's gonna be so much more competitive, and people are gonna be doing.
I can't wait to try it out.
I'm
Me
curious.
either.
We're gonna get it soon. We'll have to do a Nintendo night.
Mm.
Um, 'cause we love Mario Party. We need something new.
What do you think is the better party game, Mario Party or Mario Kart?
Ooh, like hanging out with people.
Like you have
Depends on what you're doing.
true. Like if you're drinking.
If you drink,
Yeah.
If you
dude.
drink.
I mean, with Mario Kart, I mean, you're like drinking, hanging out with people, and they see that that's on. That's 4 cut street. Everyone's got a controller. You're like, oh, dude, I need next. They're playing like,
Yeah.
don't drink and drive. Which,
Right.
for those of you who don't know, it's basically you cannot move your Mario Kart character while drinking. So you got to drink and then put it down, and you have to finish your drink before you finish the race. And it's tough.
And it's
Tougher than
like-
it sounds, maybe.
That's always fun though.
Yeah, I just feel like Mario Kart. Actually, maybe I guess wouldn't be more accessible, but I feel like more people would want to play Mario Kart. If you have a bunch of people
Probably
over,
because it's quicker.
People
Yeah,
love
true.
driving,
Mario
whipping,
Party,
drifting.
You have so many turns and
and if you fuck up one race, you can come back later and try it again. Whereas like
Yeah.
Mario Party,
Yeah.
you're stuck into a 30-turn game.
Yeah, you're there for an hour. You were literally
10
in
turns go
first.
by, you're like, I'm done.
In
Yeah.
first, 5 stars, most coins, and then somebody just lands on one thing and takes it all away. Like,
Yeah. Oh my god.
It is a
we,
frustrating game.
We know someone who gets very frustrated.
Yes.
Oh man, that's the funniest part of it. Like I feel bad laughing at someone when they get frustrated, but Mario Party's just like that
That's
sort of game.
Set up for
It's
it.
gonna do it to you, and it's satisfying.
It's
Especially
so
when you
funny.
like the person has to
Sorry
jump
if
and
you see
like
this.
jump and hit the thing. And oh my god, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
never
the
know.
chance.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
chance
it's all
thing.
chance, but you hit me. You take it personal. Like, why'd you have to hit
Yeah.
Luigi?
Or you can even target other players too with like stuff you buy from the item shop.
Oh yeah.
Certain
Yeah.
things. So.
Yeah, no. Mario Party's great.
Yeah, I know it is. Which brings me to other new games.
Oh.
Dude, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero is fucking insane. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's some things I could critique on it, like maybe with how they set some stuff inner game mechanics. And I don't even mean the fighting stuff. I mean maybe like, loading screens, clicking stuff, why stuff like this. Put all that aside. It's so good. The animation, the graphics are incredible. The movement, sky movement, flying, dashing, dodging, hitting, punching, throwing, blasting. I could keep going. It's so sick. And I'm a huge DBZ fan. If you notice, we do have a little bit of a little updated setup, and you might notice some new.
There's no way they can tell.
No, there might be. Bulbasaur has a scanner on.
The scanner's on his lip.
Yeah, it's falling.
But there is
there's some new Easter eggs in the background, and we hooked it up a little. But
I'm gonna say it's Ultimate Taikenchi, Blast Force or something Force.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember.
Say it.
Yeah, no, it's the old game. He has some
There's like 3
PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360 games. Dragon Ball Z games have been coming out for so long. The last 2 decades, probably, and maybe older. I don't know. They've always been a staple in like our childhood, like fighting games, Street Fighter, and stuff like that. But something about liking the show and then watching it actually be delivered correctly. They've definitely done it wrong before in the past. But Sparking Zero definitely smokes every other Dragon Ball Z fighting game out of the water. It's so good. I literally ran out and got PS5 just because I wanted to play this game.
Yeah, literally. I was there with him. I went.
You got any intake on it? Or?
I mean, the story mode is so cool. I love the idea of the what if. They do it with Marvel. They can do it with any big universe, but like DBZ, there's so many great little avenues for them to explore. Like, what if Raditz? What if Goku didn't die when he fought Raditz the first time? What if Frieza? Or what if what's his name? Zamatsu, the guy who makes Goku black. What if he clones Gohan? You can get that storyline where it's Gohan black instead of Goku black.
Yeah.
Like, just
not clone, but I know.
He like copies his body or swaps.
He swaps it from another universe. Right. Zamaza or something.
Zabuza's Naruto.
No, not Zab. No, never mind.
Yeah, I think it's Zamatsu.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Don't quote me. I love the show, but you're talking super stuff, so it's a little different. No, I think they did a good job with especially story, like the beginning parts that we've all seen a lot of, especially because I'm not thinking people who haven't watched DBZ are buying this game. They should if you like a good fighting game, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they did a great job spicing it up and not regurgitating the same crap, and even though it is somewhat regurgitated the same crap, but it's freaking so good. I don't know.
My only critiques, like you said, the loading screens are weird. Like
some of the menu options.
Sometimes you have to hit the button. Sometimes you have to hold the button. It's just choppy, kind of moving between the options, and the skins are pointless.
The outfits.
Yeah, the outfits for the characters, and I never think it's worth making a shop thing that's updating your tag, like your online tag. It's stupid.
I feel like they need to hopefully they're planning for the future and they'll update stuff and add stuff to the game. My thing is if you played any of the ranked or online stuff, is the loading screen. They allow you to practice with Vegeta, but it takes so long every time to do the intro. By the time it's done, you're in your match.
Right.
Which is it'd be nice to just goof around, practice, go instantly into that. That's my big critique on it. But
I know he had you try it now that you guys got the extra controller.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Dragon Ball fan.
No, I know. But he said you had a character you were good with. You were practicing with someone?
I just chose him. I don't know. I went through the characters he had unlocked, and I was like, "Yeah, let's choose this big dude with the mustache."
I do the mustache.
So,
which one was it?
Toppo or something?
Yeah, he's from the same universe as Jiren.
Does he have a sword?
No.
Oh,
he's kind of
Jiren.
reddish purple.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay.
So I don't know.
What's your take on the game? You think it's fun or enjoyable or?
It's fun, yeah. I'm definitely just a button masher. I don't know how to do all those combos and stuff.
But
it does pop up on the screen to show you some moves to do.
True.
When you're doing that power up.
Oh yeah, your specials and stuff.
Yeah.
So that kind of simplifies some.
But I don't like how if your opponent is using their special, there's literally no way to escape it. You're just trapped.
Sometimes
there is, but it has to be very it has to be timed perfectly.
How do you feel with the cutscene? When someone's doing their ultimate, you get a 5 to 10 second clip of them just fucking yelling. How do you does that throw you out of the game? Would you rather be one fluid fight.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just like keep going.
Right. Because
And there's a lot of like flying and diving, and you're trying to like go after the person, but you're just missing because they're so far away and it doesn't shoot you close enough.
I feel that.
I feel like I like the cutscenes. It would have been nice if they iterated like maybe different versions, so it didn't feel like you were just repeating the same move over and over.
It's
Maybe like a different
cycled.
line or just like a different movement instead of it just being the same exact cookie cutter thing every time. But whatever, I get it. It's those type of games.
Well, I also wanted to bring this up because I was thinking about this earlier. We're having Katie here, and like, there's one thing I know about Katie is you are like a game master. I don't know what it is. Card games, video games. Not only do you have the best luck with like picking, like you pick up a pack of cards, you get a crazy pull. Like you get a random item box and fucking what's that phone game? Clash Royale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you have crazy luck, and for some reason you just can win every game. It's like Marshall Erickson from How I Met Your Mother. You know what I'm talking about? How he's just that extremely good at games. So I want to know is which game, what sort of competitive game do you think you could excel at the most? Like with a combination of your luck and just like natural gaming talent. Like you had to go competitive in like Pokemon dueling, card game, whatever.
I don't know. I guess I pick up on stuff quickly.
You do. It's crazy.
But I'm also competitive and like,
so what do you
especially against you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
It's annoying. Mario Party sucks. I hate that game. Like 5 rounds in, I'm done. I'm like,
it's crazy.
He's
Okay,
2
we
stars
gotta do one to
ahead.
try. But I don't know. Growing up, I did always play the Mario games a lot.
You are a Nintendo freak. Like,
Yes,
you
I'm
really
good
are
at
with
Nintendo
it.
games.
I don't know why it'd be really fun to see you do it. Like, how people make their own crazy hard Mario maps? Like the old platformer style. Just see her like speed racing, like doing the flying jumps and all that.
But even like whatever that game is on the PlayStation, the Astro game.
Astro game.
I got all into that because it's like
Yeah.
one of those world games like that.
Yeah, you were saying you were a
platformer.
big fan of like Crash Bandicoot and games like that.
Yeah,
growing
and I
up.
always played Wario's World on the GameCube. That was
Yeah, you're a big Mario, big
yeah.
Nintendo.
So,
And she has the Yoshi game on her Switch Lite,
Yeah.
which is like
That's
one of
what
those
I grew
games.
up
And those
on.
get, they get really like intricate and can be challenging. Like you can sometimes sit there and like, what do I got to do to get through this? And take you a little bit. Yeah, it's like puzzle solving / like skill
Well, that's
based
even
games.
with like Clash Royale. Like I got really good at that game
Yeah.
with some stupid team that I
Yeah,
created.
let me hear this out though, because that brings me up. Because with Clash Royale, you like draw and get certain things given to you at certain times, especially when you're a new player. Katie just luckily gets like, this is old school Clash Royale. Anybody who's playing recently, I never played back in the day. Like getting an epic card meant something back in the day, and like she got her like 2 good epic cards right away. Which brings me to another point, because anytime we do a pack opening, like me and Katie have literally gotten like a booster boxes before, and she's like, "Oh my god, this!" She literally pulled from Pokemon Evolutions the base Charizard remake,
I did.
which is like in really good condition. I never got it graded, but I remember
had
she
one
was
as
just
a
like, "Oh
child.
yeah, I got like the most,
I ruined it.
I got the biggest chase card in this,
Yeah.
in this set, and didn't think anything of it," and I'm like.
I remember we would open packs and every time she'd be like, "Oh, I got something really fucking cool."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Here's my rainbow card.
Yeah. Here's my secret rare.
like when I was thinking of this question, the 2 that I thought of, I was like, Clash Royale. One, you guys were always went wicked hard on that. But like, if you just went hard on Pokemon trading card game, you like went to the matches, made a little deck.
I did.
Oh yeah.
We
Okay.
did
We
it.
did
Yeah,
go.
we did a.
I came in second.
Was it? What did they call them? It was like a pre-release.
Yes.
We went to a pre-release for I can't remember what set it was. This is a while ago.
Cosmic Eclipse.
It was.
Was it Cosmic Eclipse? It was. We went
That
to
was
the
the tag team was.
which
getting
is
out there.
so crazy that set that we got wicked into Pokemon cards with is actually like a huge set that people chase those cards down because they have some of the
That set,
classic
dude.
like Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur
We were
tag
super
team
close
cards.
to finishing that set.
Yeah, we literally like probably like less than 50 cards off, and they're all secret rares.
Mm.
It was a huge set. It was one of the biggest sets of the time. So.
Because you said the other day, and I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was more commons that you were missing. I was like, you should just buy
No,
those
we literally
singles
have
out.
all the commons and like all the reverse hollows of them. We have, dude. We opened 2 booster boxes of those, and we opened so many singles.
Yeah.
Just we had
A
so
ton
much
of them.
cosmic eclipse, and I would have never known that they would be such like people want those cards so bad.
Yeah.
So
it's
we
nice.
just picked a good set to jump into.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love opening a pack of Pokemon cards? I mean, it's so something about it.
I wish I could like.
The excitement.
Yeah.
Of what's in there? Am
Oh.
I gonna get it?
As corny as it sounds, the smell like the new fresh cardboard. I don't know. The cards are just like just flipping through them. They're nice and crisp.
Yeah.
Checking the centering, like.
Right, like, ooh, that could be a 10.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes you look at it, you're like, no, that's like a 6 at best, you know?
I love the artwork. I mean, it's such a ripoff, like the money and shit. But it's a fun hobby. I've been involved in going to locals and stuff before,
Yeah.
especially when I was down south, and I had a lot of fun doing that, learning the card game and like playing. And we did some One Piece locals because I remember I was actually at a Pokemon locals when this kid rolled up with the 3 One Piece starter decks, and he was like, "Oh, you want to try it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I don't know what I'm doing." And
Right.
then we both just got into it.
We were
So
playing it again the other day. That was fun.
yeah, wicked fun.
One, I was going to say is, like, I know you have your TikTok live, you do the music thing.
Mm.
Man, I wish I could just be, like, opening packs of One Piece and, like, Pokemon on
Constantly.
TikTok and just, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like,
like,
someone order another booster box.
Right,
Nice.
like, oh, and this one's for Jimmy. Like, do you want me to open it or send it to you? Like, that'd be so easy. Not easy, but
It'd be fun.
it'd be fun. You know, and who doesn't like opening packs?
You know how people
So
used to like
satisfying.
sell Smart so they could not have to fucking buy it?
Sell smut?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Like smut? Like
No,
porn?
my God. You get what I'm saying, right? You know how people used to like sell weed, so they were like, "Oh, I don't have to."
Who the smut? Okay.
People would like buy fucking
That's
sell
funny.
weed, so they wouldn't have to buy it, so they could smoke for free.
What the fuck is smut?
2024 people. Back in the day, so that's like what these card people do. They literally like sell cards so they can like open free packs. So funny, I saw a clip not that long ago where the guy was like doing a pack opener, like someone buy them, they
Yeah.
buy them, and the guy will open them, and he's like, "Oh, looks like you got something good. Looks like you got something good. Oh, my Uber's here real quick." Goes off the camera. Like, what the fuck is this secret radio doing in here? Switches up for some other shit card.
That's
And the comments were like, "This should definitely be happening." And a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
were like, "Why are you even buying it through someone else to open it?"
Right.
We're
I
like,
wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
No.
The
I
thing's-
want the excitement of opening it myself
Mm.
and finding out what's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not someone doing it for me.
so
I'm like,
stupid.
oh.
And then you get a
Especially
bunch
if
of
it's something like stupid cards you pull. Like, I don't fucking want that now. Jesus,
I
Rhea.
know. It's so
featuring
sad.
Rhea with the snoring.
I know. She's been
Are you
good. She hasn't
dreaming?
been snoring too bad, but
You
that was just a
twitching?
real big sigh.
So last week we actually, last episode we talked about American Horror Story a little bit, and funny enough, this week we decided with what we were gonna watch. Still being spooky season, that is, and
Yeah.
just we're trying to figure out something we're gonna watch together and talk about.
I really hope it's not picking up too bad.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
She's like having an active dream or something.
She's
Her
like
eyes being
demonic eyed right
crazy.
now.
Yo, I sent you that snap the other day.
Yeah.
We were gaming, and I just happened to like hear something. I look over, and she's like, her eyes are open, and she's like, just fucking freaking out. I'm like, bro, are you good? And then I had to like take the headphones off and listen to her. I was like, all right, she's breathing. She's just
This one eye is like just like
This
red.
one.
yeah.
No, the other one I can have an angle on. It's like just like that red slit, like no eyeball showing. Like,
Weird.
yeah,
Dogs are
Yeah.
weird, man.
dogs are weird.
I think it should be alright.
But yeah, we watched, which American Horror Story season was it? Do
Delicate.
we Delicate? Do we know the number of it, or do we just know it's called
I
Delicate?
think it was season 12 or something.
Season 12. Wow,
Jesus Christ.
that is crazy.
That's- Yeah.
You want to touch base on it a little bit, like what the first episode was about?
Basically, it's about Emma Roberts and her husband.
It's just about Emma Roberts' life.
Yeah.
Yeah, wanting to have a baby,
Mhm.
but they obviously have fertility issues, and it gets creepy from there.
True.
She starts like hallucinating or something.
Mm.
Seeing this weird lady several times and having weird dreams.
I guess there's two ladies. There's the one that's in the
Oh,
spikes.
and then there's the one that she keeps seeing in her house that she's chasing after.
And the old lady. So
Actually, I don't know. We don't know if that's a lady or not.
I don't know. Part of me thinks so. Obviously, they set up a lot of entries. The first episode, they gotta set up the spooky shit. You got the creepy husband, who's like gaslighting her, and like you don't see anything get explained, but he's like, "No, we talked about this." Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
and I
I'm
think
like,
I think he's just trying to make her feel like she's crazy.
yeah,
She seems drugged a lot, or like just like
I was gonna say that too.
not with reality. Something's going on there.
Yeah.
Basically, he's pushing for them to have a child, but there's been some like issues with performing that.
Well, I think it's just like it's just like she's having trouble
Having a
pregnant.
kid,
Yeah,
or
so
getting
they-
pregnant, so
they
they're
have
trying to do
fertility.
stuff. But like, there's this eerie tone behind what's going on, and it's like something.
That and now something weird with the dolls.
Oh yeah, she's famous actress, by the way.
Right.
A little bit more context, and she has these like figure dolls, maybe from the past that were like made about her from a character she played.
Yeah, I think because she's playing in a horror movie. That's like she's like doing the promotions for. I think it's.
Is it?
So, yeah.
No.
Remember
think so.
they were saying like, "Oh, I can't sleep after seeing your movie," and she's like, "Yeah,
Oh.
yeah." Which I don't know how you.
Yeah,
do.
I don't
What do
know.
you say to that? You know, you're just like, sorry.
It was
Just a movie.
I said it earlier off the pod, but like if you were to like put somebody who's seen at least 3 seasons, any seasons of American Horror Story, and we're watching that, be like, this is American Horror Story. Like, yeah, American Horror Story does a good job keeping that, like, you know what they're doing. It's like that same tone, not
Yeah.
same
They
setting.
do, even with like their intros.
Mm.
It's got like the creepy
how
tone
you
and
know.
like the weird ass shit they're showing you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever the hell's
Was
going
that?
on.
I was fixing that light before, so I didn't even see the intro for this season. I
Look
just-
at Go.
Really?
There was
I
a
saw it go.
There was a go.
No, they keep showing her like pregnant belly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's definitely they do a good job. I think it was a good first episode. I'd like to see, like, it left me wanting more. I think we all agreed on that, and it was definitely I don't know. American Horror Story just does it good.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say any of them have ever been like a flop, major flop, because each one of them, even though you might not like it, tends to have a little bit of like a following. It's
Yeah.
like, well, this is the most underrated season. You're like, okay, buddy, whatever. I don't know.
It has that niche sort of horror for anyone.
Yeah.
That
Everyone
and
has their season that like they like a lot.
They make them suspenseful, so like you're wanting to know what happens.
Yeah. There's like usually a good whole like story that you want to follow. Like there's
Right.
usually a lot going on, but the main story is intriguing enough.
The guy who's the doctor,
Creepy.
dude, he's so good at playing like a douche.
Yeah.
It's like-
yeah, it was.
He really is.
That's the other thing. It felt like everybody in this first episode was like, I kind of touched on this. They're treating her like she should be able to handle everything, but then they're also babying her and acting like she's so fragile.
Yeah.
Like
it's
everyone's
weird.
like the way they interact with her, like
It is
almost like
strange.
they're looking down on her. Like everyone's just
Yeah.
like, "What, you got this?" Like
Let's see what she.
it doesn't hurt that bad, sweetie. She's like, "No, I'm feeling
Yeah.
something
She's
different." She's like,
like-
"No, you're not. Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Like,
The doctor's like, oh, she wakes up. She's like, I'm really not feeling well. I was like, yeah, well, that's normal.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
No, it's not.
But then also, like, her husband just leaves her sitting there and everyone's judging her, like, what, you just gonna sit there and, like,
Yeah.
looking at her weird. But then again, I wonder if it's her, like, we're seeing it from her point of view, but it's not
Even like that.
It's like, her view is distorted. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you said, she might, it
She
seems like
might
she's
be
drugged.
the crazy person.
She could be the crazy one.
Who knows? It does. I feel like, and this is only just from first episode. I think seems like she's being pushed to do something because they're trying to like summon something. I don't know. I'd give it a solid. As a standalone first episode, I'd give it like a 6.5.
Okay.
There was a few things that drew me back from it being a full 7. Mostly probably I just feel like some scenes kind of dragged and like, you know, I don't know, some of the topics and stuff and where things were going. It definitely this took the second half with stride and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
this is going into something that I'm more interested in now. A little slow start, so I'll give it a 6.5.
Yeah.
I think earlier I said I would give it a 7, but I've also watched further than them.
Oh, yeah, true. So, you know, we got a little more satisfaction. Like, what's
I don't remember everything that happens, but I remember some things that happen.
But it's like a standalone first episode without knowing, ignoring what you do know.
I mean, yeah,
Give it a 7.
I watched more of it, so
That makes sense.
Just like, I can't.
Yeah.
All right, it's a 7.
Fair.
What do you
All right.
give it?
I think I'd give it an 8.
8? Okay, wow.
Yeah, just because it really did set up some good stuff with like the first wife that looks like the artist, and she might be seeing her around. She doesn't know, and like everyone's kind of weird about the ex.
That, and even like her husband is weird about his ex, even though she died.
He's very defensive.
And he used that really shittily at her at one point in the episode. He was
Yeah,
like,
it was wild.
you know, it's never a pain that's going to be gone.
Yeah,
She's
she was
dead.
the love of my life, but
Yeah.
we're married, and it's cool.
Yeah.
We're good now.
And we're trying to have a baby, but
She's dead.
But she's dead, don't forget.
So you should have my baby.
Yeah, but in like a few of the scenes with Kim Kardashian's in this season, didn't even touch on that. Forgot.
Oh, yeah, I mean, boo.
She didn't do bad. She was
Whatever.
fine.
She's just another basic bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm
Like,
not
if
a
I
fan.
didn't know who she was, I would just be like, oh, another actress.
Yeah.
But because
everyone knows who they
I know.
Right. It's
So
not like
I
she
can't-
had... Sorry, Kim.
We could,
I don't think she had bad scenes or anything. I think...
I have to bring it up, though.
What?
Fucking,
Ray J?
no, what's his, what? Wait,
I
what?
said Ray J.
No, God, no. Oh, I was gonna bring up, Chris Pratt's joke.
Just
Like,
that.
Yeah, so they were doing,
It was bloopers on Parks and Rec.
yeah, they were talking
Oh, I've never
about,
really watched the show.
we need a good comeback story, and it kind of gets quiet, and they're thinking, he goes, Kim Kardashian, and
And they're like, well, not really.
yeah, he's like, well, she got cum on her back, didn't she? It's so funny. I hate to even repeat such
No,
a
but-
solid gold moment.
It's...
Go find that clip. It's
He
so
has some of the
funny.
best bloopers from that show.
He's
There's
just a
few
funny
really good
bastard.
ones.
He's super religious too, which always gets me with people like that. It's like you make sick jokes like that, but like you're like you have such like a higher power in your life. So I don't know. God can joke around, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, I thought she was fine with the acting.
Really?
There was some scenes, more even just her scenes in general, that like the dialogue just felt a little choppy and like
New in acting,
forced.
maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, but
I was like, this
overall-
isn't
She's in many
this isn't
things.
keep up with the Kardashians.
But
Some of the things she
besides
just,
that,
I don't know.
overall, it intrigued me enough. I'm definitely gonna watch that and the New York City season like this week because I forgot how much I like American Horror Story. And
Dude,
I
they
do
do a
love
good job.
Yeah.
They really do. The mid-season's usually kind of like flying up to the point, and then it comes crashing down for the second half of the season. I love shows that do that. They have like a nice center point they're trying to meet to, where everything shifts, and now like we know what's going on more, and it heads into like a crazier direction.
right.
So yeah, shout out American Horror Story. I mean, let us know your favorite season, or if you've watched this one, or
Ooh, you know we got to answer that last week. But what is your favorite seasons of all of American Horror Story?
I do like Freak Show a lot.
That's what I said.
yeah,
Definitely one of the top faves.
it's so good.
Peppa.
Peppa. Forgot about Peppa.
We can, what would you call that your favorite season?
Probably.
Wow,
And
okay.
then I do like Murder House too.
I gave Murder House my number one slot because it just I don't know. I watched
But there's still a lot of seasons that I haven't watched that I should go back and watch. Or I've only watched half of them.
I was introduced to it at a random season, and then when I went back, because everyone was like, you don't need to watch it in order. And then when I watched the first season, I'm like, oh, I can see why this show freaking got off the ground fast, because it's good. What was that other creepy-ass haunted show that you had me and Katie watch years ago? That eerily...
Marianne?
No.
Oh, are you talking about
Oh.
the one with the girl from You?
Yes. It's a Netflix series.
It's about the house.
Oh!
Their mom died or something.
The Haunting of Hill House?
The
Yes!
Haunting of Hill House.
And then the
Dude.
spin-off
Oh,
that they
God.
had after that.
Yeah. What was that?
That
one?
deserves a rewatch, honestly.
It does. What was the
There's only
second
one
they did?
season?
They did two, but the second one's an unrelated, separate story. It's like
So unfortunate.
Bly Manor? Is that it?
Yes, The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Mm.
Yeah, that was actually that one had a way slower burn.
I don't think you ever
I
watched
never
that
watched
one.
it.
Yeah.
I watched it by myself.
Mm.
What'd you think? Which one did you like better?
I liked Hill House better.
Me too.
But Bly Manor was also very good.
Yeah, by the end, I was like, oh, Bly Manor is fucking crazy. good.
Yes.
But at first, I was like, where is this going? It took a
But
little
I
too
continued.
long.
I gave it a chance. I continued and watched it through.
Yeah,
But yes,
that shit was good.
Dude, yeah,
Hill
no,
House
Hill
was
House
very
is
good.
such a good show. Please check
very
that out.
creepy.
Oh,
Even
Yeah,
if you're
please.
not a huge fan of Haunted, it's just a good ass show, and it will get you. We gotta rewatch that, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I'd watch an episode tonight. Like some of the best jump scares too. Like spoilers.
There is good ones.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
one where the two sisters are fighting in the car, like finally having that moment of like, we need to hash this out, getting through the family trauma and screaming at each other, and then it's just interrupted by some random ghost just like screaming in front of like in between their
Yes.
It
Oh,
just gets
yes.
me every
Oh
time.
my
yeah.
God.
They're just like that intense conversation that's just like fucking
That and the other scene where
Spoilers ahead.
I already said
Probably.
spoilers.
I think it's the same show I'm talking about. The funeral home.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
After the youngest sister dies, because she dies early
Oh
on.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she.
That scene's really
Yes.
crazy too.
I
We
don't
gotta
wanna
see if
spoil it
Ryan's
all.
watched the show, and he loves
Honestly,
horror.
yeah.
Miss
That
Ryan,
was so
but Ryan wasn't
creepy.
here this week.
Yeah.
Mentioning him, but
He's
it's
sick,
okay. He'll be
so-
back, and we have some stuff
Mm.
tuned for you guys. I think he'll be excited to talk about and listen to us talk about. And not to cut that off, but yeah, no, On the Hill is great. American Horror Story is great. I don't think it's I never seen that Scream show back in the day, but I thought that picked up a little traction.
I
But
like that.
I like the concept of horror series because you can only do so much with a movie, and a movie can deliver really well in the horror scene, horror genre. But it's nice to see that real slow build up and those real
Yeah.
it gets you a lot better. You're more into your episode 3, you're like, oh my god, this shit's all great. Oh man, I did not even see that coming.
Yeah,
The
Like
stomach drops.
that one whole episode, you don't know what you're gonna get. With a movie, you're like, there's gonna be something in this. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
You can kind of tell where the rise and fall of the story is gonna be.
but they can get you at any moment in these series. You're like,
I was gonna say that scene though where the big brother is like on the phone and he's like, Alice, whatever. The younger sister's like, Alice is here and like she's not saying anything. He's like, no, like your sister died. And he's like turns
Oh,
around and
yeah.
she's like in his face. I just got
So
chills thinking
creepy.
about that.
Yeah.
That scene gets me so good.
It has a lot of good scenes in
Yeah.
it.
So
It's-
good.
I want to
It's
rewatch that
worth
too.
a watch.
Absolutely.
I'd give it, and this would be maybe the only second time on Elevated Time Spot I gave someone a 10 out of 10 show. It is.
It really
fair.
is.
I'd give it a 10
But
out of
I'm a
10.
sucker for shows like that.
Me too, but honestly, even trying not to be biased, enjoying horror stuff. When you put me on that show and I watched, I was like, wow, edge of my seat. Like it really
Dude,
drags
hidden
you.
ghosts where you can go back and try to find all the ghosts in the background. Like,
Yes.
just fun.
Oh,
I actually wanted to ask because I don't know if I ever got you guys' like rundown of Marianne. Did you watch that?
no, we never got around to watching that. I'm
Oh.
sorry, the French
I'm gonna
one.
pitch it. Yeah, it's a French Netflix horror show. I know you guys need to watch it, but one, you have to watch it in French. Don't watch the English
Didn't we
version.
watch some of
We
it?
tried to, but like
Yeah.
we can't speak on it. We don't know anything.
It's just so creepy. It's honestly
The
that's like
face is creepy.
that. For some reason, is so much more eerie in a different way,
Hmm.
and it's like one of my favorite horror series.
Can you give us a quick breakdown on what is
Yeah,
this
so-
about again?
It's an author. I think she's from a small Irish town, but she grows up, gets out of there, and she writes a horror series about this demon, Marianne, that like, if you,
Oh right, okay.
yeah, if
Yeah.
like you say her name, she possesses you, or she like gains power over you, and it's just a book series, whatever. It doesn't mean anything. And one day she gets a call that like, hey, my mom. I think it's an old friend of hers, or maybe it's a random person. Like my mom swears she's possessed by the demon in your books.
I think it is an old friend.
Yeah, okay. And she kind of goes and discovers, like, oh, yeah, this, like, might be... She somehow, like, made this thing real or, like, had some sort of experience and didn't realize it.
Yeah.
And she and she goes back
Crazy.
home and she deals with, like, a lot of trauma from that and, like, trying to figure out what this demon thing is. God damn, it's so good. They have the creepiest, like, song. There's this little song where, like, these children are singing in French.
I remember you telling me the song was
We
creepy.
heard the song.
Yeah, we
I
did.
can't remember it right now.
We
But
watched
I
a
know
little
we
bit
heard
on it. Yeah, now that you're talking
No,
about
it
it
was-
more.
I remembered. I don't like her face.
Mhm.
She's creepy.
Yeah. But I just remember it was so funny when I listened to it in English. Because of the song, they're like, Days of the week, like, Lundi, Verdi, Mercredi, stuff like that. And then hearing it in English, they're just talking the days of the week. and I'm
Yeah,
like, what the
it doesn't
fuck?
deliver the same.
It just doesn't have the same creepy value.
Well, we did that with Dawn to Dawn. We watched the third episode and we watched it in sub, and then we went and just listened to a few things in dub. And the amount of things that
Change.
don't come across to the English, kind of interesting. I mean, it leaves out a lot, some not major details, but just like more explanation maybe, and just you know, you get to find out more. I feel like, or it's explained more in depth through the sub.
Right. I agree. I'm always a fan of the sub over dub for like anything.
Anything else while we're on the topic of just like shows and stuff? Is there anything you've been watching lately, or anything that's caught your eye?
Oh man, give me a second.
We've been watching, funny enough, the Goldbergs.
No,
And
the
it's actually,
Goldbergs.
yeah, it's just great family comedy,
Yeah.
and they do
It
a
is
good job
pretty
at
funny.
it. I really do enjoy
My
that show. I
first
feel like
time
it's
seeing it.
underrated. It actually has a lot of seasons, but
Is that the dads that like the curly hair, short
Yeah.
brown? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
That's a really good show. And the mom's like she's got the classic old like 80s 90s hairstyle,
Yeah.
curly blonde.
Yep.
She's kind of like a hard ass.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the whole family dynamic's funny,
Oh,
but
yeah, Barry is the
Yeah,
older
yeah,
brother.
exactly.
Yeah,
yeah,
Goldbergs
it's so
is great.
good.
Oh, that's funny. What made you start watching that?
I don't know, I was just scrolling on Hulu. Hulu has a bunch of TV shows, so I was like, I do like the Goldbergs, and Katie hadn't really, she's like seen it before, I think, but you never watched it.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
you've
I've
seen
heard
it
of it. I've
scrolling.
seen it, but
We were
no,
both
I
sitting
never
there,
like sat there and watched it.
but we were both laughing out loud at some stuff on that show.
It
Just
was
like,
funny.
we have kids, so like some of the stuff's just like, I don't know.
The older brother's funny.
Yeah, I do like Barry. Got blind confidence.
Okay. Hell yeah. Anything else?
Recently, and I won't touch on it too much, but I mean, we all checked out the Terrifier for 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, you watched that too.
we did watch them together. I think the first one was better than the second one.
Me too.
I think there's a lot of like classic horror themes going on with it, and I'm not a big gore person, but I mean, I can see the hype, see where the hype's coming from. Why there's a third one.
Their gore is a little extra.
That's
I told you, you were like Saw, and I was like, no. Saw has some like
Okay, the first
cringy stuff.
so did the second one.
Yeah, but like the thing with Saw is like the one she falls into like the pit of the needles and stuff like stuff that like human nature gets you. Or this is like
Yeah, and this is like, ew, like what is happening right now?
shoving potatoes, mashed potatoes.
No, sawing a girl in half.
Yeah, from the fucking.
That was wild.
That was nuts.
I was like, oh my god.
You've been warned.
Mhm.
You check out Terrifier. Besides that, though, not much I can think of. I went to go start the new Dragon Ball Z show,
Daima. I
Daima,
didn't
yeah,
watch
which I
that.
need to watch that. I'll update you
check
guys
it
next week with that.
Listen, hot take. Dragon Ball's okay. It's good. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, it's just good. It's just okay. Maybe I should check out Super before I say too much about it, because I haven't seen Super, but...
Oh, I feel like if on the flip side, like OG Dragon Ball Z is what's great.
Yeah.
And the whole Dragon Ball Z as an entity is just good.
Right.
I agree more with that. But like,
Yeah.
because Super is nothing special. I mean, like just like the same. Like they broaden the horizons a lot and
Right.
open the world up to more stuff. But it's like it's like the same stuff. Dragon
Right.
Ball Z, fighting the strongest person, being the strongest. Goku's always the strongest. So like,
Sailor Moon.
yeah, yeah,
That's
we'll
like the
see.
big... Oh, believe me. If you get into, like, power scaling,
Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
I mean, in that universe, but you know. What I
Yeah.
mean.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. How dare you?
Um,
Yeah, no, I just...
I hear where you come from though.
For me, like, for what it was at the time, yeah. And nostalgia obviously plays a big role in it. Like, I love Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball. But at this point, after seeing so much and where we've gotten to, like, I can appreciate what it is, but it's, like...
It's a
kind
classic.
of... It's an average...
It's outdated.
...sort of show, yeah.
It's an outdated classic that they keep trying to run with, and there's been too many headbuttings in the writing room, and I mean, we literally have like split division of what alternative universes and different concepts. It's like it paved the way for so many other great stories, and like
True.
how
Absolutely.
animes can be built, and that opening that world up over time and watching a character's whole life. I don't know, those kind of ideas and concepts. I think a lot of creators took from that, but I get what you're saying. Like on this pedestal where things land, and like it's just good.
It's... Yeah.
I'm a big DBZ fan. I love classic DBZ. I love like the Frieza, the lead up to him first going Super Saiyan, the whole Namek arc. I love Dragon Ball, him with the Red Army and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That whole story up until that, and even I'm not I don't hate on the Cell games and the Boo stuff. I like Cell games a little bit more just because of Teen Gohan, but like everything kind of after where like all the writers got confused on what was going on, they butchered it and they dropped the ball on so many good things. So. whatever.
No.
But it gave us Dragon Ball freaking fucking Zero, so who gives a shit? The game's so good. Fucking buy it. Don't
Yeah.
be, dude. That's definitely gonna be like the game of the year.
I don't know. There's a lot of good games.
I mean, maybe not for like,
Not my
IGN.
game of the year.
yeah, I know. Maybe just my personal game of the year. Where should that bring us? You want to do some songage of the week?
Songage of the
Some
week.
songage of the week. What
Yeah,
have you
sure.
been listening to this week?
I haven't even thought about it, so you guys need to go first. Give me a second.
I have one, but on my phone, it's recording this video right now. Which, if you're watching, thank you for watching, and you guys should like,
Oh, I
comment,
remember your
subscribe.
song.
It's Photo ID by Remy Wolf.
Remy Wolf.
Yeah, again, and I'm just such a goober because it's gonna be like my third time saying this. It was a TikTok suggestion on my TikTok live. That's why I do it. It's so great. I find new music, but this song, it's like kind of like poppy, like 70s, like almost like disco sounds to it, but also some more updated like techno-y stuff,
Okay.
all mixed into one. But it's I don't know. It's jammy. It's
Yeah.
groovy. It's got some grooves to it.
It's catchy.
I really like it.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
What's
yeah.
it called again?
Photo ID by Remy Wolf.
Okay. Very cool. I'll try to remember.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I want to do the editing, I just add all this stuff and listen to it. So
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Dude, it's a good song. I love it.
Fuck yeah.
So that's fine. What you got this for song of the week, Katie?
Haven't listened to much music this week, but still my top song right now is by Post Malone.
Oh.
The What Don't Belong to Me.
What don't belong to me?
From his F1 Trillion album that you recently came out with.
I've probably heard it, but I don't remember it.
It's the best song on the album, hands down. And it's
Absolutely.
his own personal, I don't know if he wrote it, he probably did, but it's like his solo song. It's not
I
like
think he wrote
a
all
country
the
artist
songs.
with him. Like, it's just his song.
Oh, okay. Is it country-ish?
It is country-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not ish, it
It's
is
a good
country.
one,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I have no problem with country music. I mean, I don't listen to a whole lot, but I just didn't know because I know I haven't listened to this.
I love all genres. I really like this song. Like, he did a
Even
really good
if you're
job.
not a country fan, but you're a Post Malone fan,
Mhm.
you should listen to it.
Yeah.
I have mad respect for Post.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Shout out Posty. Which we actually saw him live. And I know I talked about it a little bit on the
Yeah.
pod before, but Katie was with me. Great
It
seats.
was
Beautiful night. Post put on a crazy performance. Freaking
Where was it?
worth it.
Fenway Park.
Anyway.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, oh yeah. Fuck, what am I gonna do? You know, this popped in my mind the other day. I know I've done a Beatles song before, but mine's gonna be "Help" by the Beatles.
Hell yeah.
Only because
I
it's
need
not their
somebody.
best song. Not even
Not
by-
just anybody. You know I
It's-
need somebody.
It's one of those songs that like, I'm always in the mood to just belt it in the car. Like when it comes on, I can't skip it because the lyrics are so fun. It's just like, I don't know.
When I
can't
was
help it.
younger, so much
Yeah.
younger than today. Never
I don't know what it is, but maybe that. Also,
Dude,
reminds me of
that's
the
a-
Help movie, which is
Such a
also a
good
great
Beatles.
movie.
Beatles have too many good songs.
They really do. But that
Help
one
is a good one.
has a special place in my heart. It's always stuck with me. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, Help it is.
Nice.
Okay, have you ever
Song of
seen
the
the
week.
Beatles movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched whatever that one is with you.
Help.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, these
No. Yeah, the one where they forgot the Beatles.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I knew you guys
Yes.
were not on the same.
Also,
Okay.
that you know how earlier I was like, "What's your favorite movie of all time?"
Yeah.
Mine's either Across the Universe or Yesterday.
Yesterday's so
Oh,
good.
that's that one,
I love
yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
But no, back in the day, the Beatles did movies.
Oh, I
So
don't
they
know
have
that.
one called Help, which is hilarious. It's all about Ringo accidentally wearing this sacrificial ring from this like native land that like they come over to the I think he runs into like a woman and like
Yeah.
she was supposed to be sacrificed and she gives it to Ringo and the whole time the guy we get to the Ringo and he's trying to like cut off Ringo's finger
Oh my god.
and just so stupid and ridiculous but it's so funny.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Yeah, they did Yellow Submarine, the animated one. They did
I
Hard
knew
Day's
that.
Night, which is more just kind of like they're trying to like do a show, and it's just kind of like a day in the life of the Beatles, like goofing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, really fun movies. I kind of want to rewatch those soon.
I haven't seen any of them besides the Yesterday movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of talk, a lot of stuff with the Beatles we could talk on. I mean, between like just music we enjoy by them, the members, some of the conspiracies behind it. But yeah, Beatles are great.
One of the new pieces is John Lennon and his piano.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was from. It's one of my vinyls. I can't remember which one, but I pulled it out today. I was like, fuck yeah. Kind of inspired me to edit some stuff.
No, I love it, dude. It's honestly making me feel nostalgic. Which would bring me to the nostalgia showcase of the week.
Hell
Which
yeah.
this might be a tough one for me right now because I'm a little like, wow.
We can take a minute.
I know you said something that was nostalgic to you.
An easy bake oven.
Oh, I personally never had one of these because I'm
Well, I
not a
feel like
bitch.
it was more of like a girl
Just
thing.
kidding. Yeah, no. 90s babies, you know how segregated
But yeah,
it was.
you know, it was exciting. You made a little brownie, a cake, whatever. They didn't taste very good,
No.
but
It worked, right?
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
What do they? I don't get it. Like, do they get hot? Actually cook something?
Yeah, like, how did it cook?
Yes.
How did it cook it?
From what I remember, you had to plug it into the wall.
Oh, God.
Was there
turn
like
it
big
on.
light bulbs?
There was like this. Yeah, there was like some sort of light bulb in it.
What if they were like an undercover product to sell to like,
But
you
you
know,
had, like,
labs, like meth labs or something?
No.
I don't know, sorry.
You had like these tongs that you would push it in the oven, and then the timer would go off, and then you push it all the way through the oven, and that's where you would pull it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I kind of like remember the commercials.
I feel like one of our cousins
Yeah.
had this. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of your cousins definitely had this as a kid.
I
I'm not
thought
the
your
only
sister
one.
had one.
No, I don't.
Really?
I don't think
Really?
so. We were a barbecue family. We weren't baking.
Barbie Jeep.
We were freaking drifting.
Honestly, that's a good one for you.
Yeah, it is a good one, but I feel like I kind of think that's. I mean, it wasn't even mine.
Nah.
I wasn't allowed to use it unless she was out of the house.
Do you remember any of the things tasting better than the other ones? Like, was the brownie better than, like, the cake? Or how else you made? Was there anything besides brownies?
They were pink, right? Pink with like a white door.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe some purple on it.
Yeah,
I'm
some,
thinking,
like, purple
the
flowers
letters that
or
said
something.
Easy Bake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, like,
okay.
purple.
Yep. I see that right now.
What a crazy thing to just design for children.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I just thought of something. I
What?
got two things. Keep on.
I
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair.
I don't even know. I have nothing
What's
right
yours?
I think it was called Trinkets. It was like like a little plastic thing. It was kind of
It's
like
a
an easy...
shrinky dink.
Oh my god, the shrinky
That's
dink.
I was gonna bring that
Yeah,
up.
the shrinky
now.
dink.
What the hell's a
It's a
shrinky
shrinky
dink?
dink.
It was like you'd make like a little.
You would like color this like keychain looking thing,
Right.
and then you'd put it in the oven, and it would like make it into like a hard plastic.
I
Yeah.
love those things. You
Right.
can make like animal shapes and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Yes,
hell
yeah,
yeah.
it would like shrink it and it would become as
I was
hard plastic.
gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Shrinky
That makes me
dink.
think of
Shrinky
those. What were those things you like put the lights on? Those board. I don't know
The
why.
light bright?
Is that what they were?
Yeah.
I don't know why. There's like not much of a similarity, but
No, just
it's like that same era.
Those
You put it
old,
through like the
crazy-
black paper,
Mm.
and then
Mhm.
you'd plug it in, turn it on. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, look.
I feel like the connection for me to that is those old light bulbs that were like in the back of the Easy Bake
yeah.
or the back of that. You just hear it like.
Yeah, the sound of
Like, probably
energy.
radiating our fingertips, and we had no idea.
I guess my nostalgia showcase this week, which this is just so, it's nothing even specific, but from my childhood,
Yeah.
I was gifted, like when I was way older than I should have been, this like creepy like kid punching clown. Like you
Yo.
punch this clown, it's supposed to like
Yes.
snap back to you, but I was like at least 6 years older than a kid who would need this. By like one of my aunts that has no idea what, like hasn't seen me or anything. So I'm like 12 with this like thing that's for like 5-year-olds to punch. So we decided to use it in the pool.
Yeah.
And like we're just like WrestleMania jumping on it and doing crazy stuff. But,
Honestly,
yeah.
it was kind of sick.
It was fun. Ended up being bad
We were
fun.
like drop kicking it.
We were like jumping on it, trying to like float on it or stand on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, just one of those like blow up little punchy things. I want to say his name was like Krusty the Clown, but that's like such bullshit.
Krusty is from
That's
Simpsons.
yeah.
See, I was gonna say Bozo the clown, but
Bozo. Oh, maybe it
Probably
was.
Bozo.
maybe.
You punch Bozo the Clown. I don't know. It's like freaking this 4-foot
Yeah.
inflatable thing.
They had like the water in the bottom.
yeah,
right?
or you put sand.
And it
yeah.
would boop and come right back
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
but didn't really do that.
Mm.
But did in the water pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we threw it in the deep end just trying. Yeah, that's definitely mine.
I love it.
I'll have to do some Google search and see if I can find. Maybe there was like a specific product at the time, or
Yeah, I was trying to think of like what is that product called? Like
we're talking like a mid to late 2000s so
Yeah, like a
2006, 7.
just touching my weenus.
What?
You never
My
heard?
bad.
No, yeah,
Weenus?
your weenus,
Yeah.
your elbow skin
In the
flap.
vagina.
What is it?
I always
What?
heard this is the vagina.
I don't think that's right.
Random kids are like.
Dude. Your webbed
False.
fingers.
No, it was legit. It was just this one. These were webs. This is a vagina.
Oh, okay. I have no idea. Remember, like, you could, like, slap here long enough and you start bleeding?
Yeah, I remember people would say you could like do this really hard and get like a bruise. I don't know about bleeding.
If you smack
Like
here long
pop a
enough,
blood
you'll start,
vessel or
you'll start like,
something.
bleeding. Dude, also, not to, like, backtrack, but in DBZ, they always, like, go behind the person. They just go, like, whoosh, and knock them out. So I decided to Google search if that was, like, any accurate. You actually do have, like, this huge vein going down, like, the sides of your neck. If it was hit hard enough, you would
Blackout.
You would knock out.
So you
knocked
can
out.
crush off someone.
Dude,
Dude,
if you're just, you just, but they just do a little, like, whoosh, and, like, they just knocked
yeah.
out. It's
Well,
like-
they're also super sick.
Exactly, but
It's not
that's
neat.
funny. There was some, you know, accuracy there.
That is kind of wild.
Oh yeah, so we episode 10.
Yeah.
I'm super happy you came, Katie. A little round of applause for Katie.
Woo.
Have some nice little coffee talk time and
Oh, yeah, true.
watch American Horror Story. We have to talk about some stuff we're looking into, video games and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else we want to touch on while we're still hanging out? Or?
We kind of teased it earlier, but just like the Joker thing, we are planning. We're gonna go see Terrifier 3 with Ryan.
If you made it this far in the video, you got to find out.
We were gonna do it today. He was sick. We couldn't do it without Ryan. You should probably just come with it. You should definitely come because you've seen the other two. You might as well see 3. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You know,
come.
maybe you can come back and we can talk about it more, or at the
Sure.
very
Come
least,
along.
yeah, we're excited to cover that. And
Definitely need a redemption from Joker, because, I mean, we didn't know what to expect going into that. And,
I mean, I don't think you know what to expect for Terrifier 3 either.
honestly,
We
what I
don't,
was trying to
but-
remember is this, like, how did
did you
second
watch
one
the
end?
Did you watch the Easter egg at the end of the second
I
one?
think I did, but I forget.
Yeah, I finished it, and then I didn't realize it was an Easter egg. I'm supposed I had.
Yeah.
He's like the woman
The woman that
who's all
brought
gross
up
and
the-
messed up and attacked the news reporter.
Right. Oh yeah.
She like gives birth to like just his
His
head.
head.
Right. I
Yeah.
forgot about. Yes.
and
okay.
he just like
He's like sitting there, and she's just like.
But she
freaking
did
out.
behead him.
Right.
The other girl.
Yes. Because
I
I
don't
was
know.
trying to remember. I was like, I know she survived and the brother survived. I was like, there was something that happened that proved that he was coming back, and I couldn't remember what it was. Thank you. But yeah, no.
Maybe real quick, we were talking about it a little bit. We usually do like maybe a top 3 of some things, a little draft. Let's go top 3 coffee drinks or coffee locations, places to buy coffee.
Okay, I could do that. I mean, how many are there?
just places you've been.
No, you pick your top 3 coffee locations.
Yeah, like places I've been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where would you rather? What's your number 1 coffee spot? What's your number 2? What's your number 3?
Okay, I can do that.
We'll do 3. We'll start.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we'll do a 3, 2, 1, and we'll do our third, then second.
Yeah.
You want to start? You got a third in mind?
I know 1 and 2. Oh yeah, 3. Honestly, fuck. Am I gonna say it? Yeah, yeah. 3 would be Mary Lou's.
Okay.
It's like specialty drinks, but they're just dessert coffees. They're like not even real coffee to me, and I barely can say that. I just started drinking coffee this year.
Yeah,
But,
that's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, even before I liked coffee, I could get Mary Lou's something and be like, oh, that's sugary and chocolatey enough that
It's
like
just like a dessert.
right. It's
Yeah.
like a dessert drink to me. So
Okay.
they're good, just okay. Mary Lou's number 3.
Strawberry Lou's. Excuse me.
What, my number 3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Marisol's Cafe
Marisol's. I've heard of that.
for a chippy.
Oh.
Mm.
What's a chippy?
These are more local
Um,
spots if anyone's listening that's out of state. We're in Massachusetts. That's
Yeah, it's in like Dartmouth, I think.
Yeah. Very good choice, by the
Okay.
way.
Yeah, so it's like I don't even know how to really describe it. It's like a vanilla coffee milk
It's good.
based drink, but
Sounds good.
yeah,
They
we'll
do
have
it
to
right.
bring you one day.
Please
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
I've never
they
had
are really
crazy.
good.
I'm finding out right now. Just putting together, you just started drinking coffee. You never had a chippy.
No,
We gotta get this man a chippy.
Yeah, we do. We gotta get you a
Please, I
chippy.
want
Oh
a
yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah.
My number 3, I think I have to give it to, and this is definitely a hot take in the coffee community, to Starbucks.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I
But
just
you're
I don't
more
actually
plain
like their
coffee
Yeah,
guy.
I'm a plain coffee guy. I can get spicy with the little bit of drinks and flavors and stuff. But if I like my medium iced coffee, cream only. And I don't think Starbucks coffee is that good. they have to mask it with all that delicious stuff. There's sweet cream foam, all those bullshit drinks that you get, delicious. But like, I 3 sips into it, I'm like, this just isn't a coffee. This is just like cold foam on my mustache. But
did I try some of the chai thing with you guys when you did we get Starbucks once and
I think so.
you ordered something for me?
It was not a chai because I don't like chai.
Okay.
I
feel
know what
like-
it was.
Because I was gonna say I haven't had it before, but I do remember you getting me something from there.
It was probably the brown sugar oat milkshake and espresso because that is my number 2.
That's it. All right, do it. I love it. That's your number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Starbucks, your number 2?
Yeah, because you can get a good Starbucks coffee, one that's not too sugary, which is a brown sugar oat milkshake and espresso. They're so good,
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
and their Christmas drink.
You know what? I also forgot at the airport once. I got this thing from there. It was like small Starbucks. It was like a caramel crunch thing.
Frappuccino.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was alright. It was a little much.
I don't think I've ever had a frappuccino from there,
Mm.
but I'm not like a frozen coffee
Yeah.
type of gal. So
Right. I tried it on a whim. It was good enough, but I don't know. My number 2 is gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Ooh.
Hot take, I guess, for doing glitter not to have it in number 1, but I mean it's just all reliable. You know, can't go wrong. We got solid coffee.
This is bullshit. You don't drink Dunks. They're not reliable at all.
They're reliable.
They're good
enough.
when they're good. They're shit when they're shit.
That's true. Well,
But-
honestly, I have 2. One's already gone. I only have one other one now that's like I can now count on them always being good, and that's just the one I hit.
Okay.
I don't try different dunks a lot.
Yeah, yeah. It's important to find a good Dunks and stick
Right.
with it.
Find some, let's go there.
I'm a little back and forth in my head, and this might sound weird, but I'm a big coffee taste guy.
Right.
I'm gonna give my number 2 slot to McDonald's. They make a good iced coffee. They do. They breakfast menu slaps. I know you're a little like, but for my coffee that I order, I enjoy it. I enjoy McDonald's version of my coffee a hell of a lot better than Starbucks.
Okay.
So
interesting.
Yeah.
I
So,
know.
I'm curious what your number 1's gonna be.
Mine
Yeah, is it gonna be what I expect?
probably
Yeah.
true New England fan. If they make it right, it is a Dunks.
Dunkin',
Latte, not
Dunkin',
coffee.
Dunkin'.
Their iced coffee is way too watery. A latte.
I will break it now. My number 1's Dunkin' Donuts as well. I do
Really?
like Dunks the most.
Yeah.
Their munchkins are good. I know we're talking about coffee, but
They're both good.
their
It
coffee,
adds
when
to
the
it.
coffee's made right and whoever does it right, it's
Yeah.
so good. But they make you work for it. They're like, buy 5, your 6 will be right. Like, come on.
That's a good one. By 5, your 6th will be right.
Funny enough, fun fact, our grandmother and your mother worked at the first Dunkin' Donuts, which was in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Crazy.
Yeah, interesting.
Mm.
We were the birth state of Dunkin' Donuts. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Best thing to come out of New England.
Yeah.
My number 1 is actually gonna be.
Sorry.
You do this.
I
This is
know.
our-
Oh no.
I'll just start talking.
You-
Like,
Sorry, you said the best thing to come out of Massachusetts, and I in my head for some reason the joke was like, yeah, not the right to gay marriage. I don't know because we were the first state to do that
or
too.
like the country, you know, it also came out. Actually, no. Jamestown, Virginia. So, fuck me.
Yeah,
Number 1 coffee, sip and dip.
sip and dip.
Sip and dip.
Where the hell is that?
There's a few in Mass. There's mostly, I found them first in Rhode Island.
There used to be one up the street.
Yeah, on 44. Right?
I thought it was with the Tedeschi's.
Oh, you're right. There was one there.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Just like solid coffee, but also the whole menu was really good. Like their version of the colada was bomb.
They had
Interesting.
donuts this big.
Their donuts were huge. Their breakfast sandwiches are fire, and their coffee is just really good. So like it's just an all around win. So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The coffee list.
The coffee list.
Forgot about them, to be honest.
Me too. No, thank you. Awesome for coming on. Now we're having coffee list talk, and no, I don't know. Episode 10. We're taking that. We're double digits, baby. We're
yeah.
doing something.
On
How
a
many
Dev
times
Katie here
pod?
for double digits.
Yeah, special episode 10. Hopefully you're back for episode 100 once we get there.
Oh, yeah.
See what
I
happens.
better be.
Yeah. You will. No.
I'll be pissed. If I'm
Yeah.
not.
Shout out Rhea. You heard her snoring.
She kept me warm the whole time.
Yeah, so that's good.
Dude, I'm fucking. It's hot in here.
Yeah.
I need the AC going.
He's down. Sean likes the freaking
He's
frigid.
insane.
Yeah, I like it cold.
He needs to go live in Antarctica.
There's so much to look forward to coming up. Stuff we want to watch. So stay tuned for more. We're gonna do the Terrifier 3 in theaters. We're gonna watch it, talk about it, possibly having Katie and Ryan the first 4-person pod. Pay attention. The background might change time to time, and keep things going. We'd love to get new guests and keep having more people on in the Elevated Times universe. Katie being our honorary 3rd guest.
Mm-hmm. You want to clap around?
So yeah, let us know what you think. Like the videos. Comment if you feel like commenting. Let us know if there's anything cool we should check out, watch. Whatever piques your interest. Yeah. I guess really you gotta end this off, because I almost forgot. What elevates your life?
You're gonna put it on the spot,
I
right?
know.
What elevates your life? Simple question.
What elevates my life? My kids.
Yeah, okay. We always get heartwarming answers.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
kids.
Obviously.
That's why it's not a great question.
No, it's not, but it's so good to just hear that we all have that human shared connection.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's the things, it's just people who are close to us in our lives, our families, those usually what elevate us.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone has a different idea of that. But your kids, you know, for some of our past guests, it was like their significant other, loved ones, families.
Sorry, my kids.
No, hey, yeah.
No, for me, it's TV.
Our kids.
It's all the show.
Ray's like, huh?
Yeah, you're fine.
No, our kids are great. But yeah, no. So, yeah, your children elevate your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they do.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
On that, yeah.
See you next time.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.